Okay, sorry about that. This is part two. Okay, so here's just a recap. We did an oval, right? Drew a line right down the middle, drew a line across the middle horizontally. We drew a line in between the middle line and the bottom. Then we drew another little line here in between the middle line here and the bottom. That's your mouth line. Then we drew two circles for the eyes. We drew a little U-shaped thing for the nose, two little hooks on the end there. We drew a straight line for the mouth. We drew a lazy M on top, a kind of a curvy M on the bottom. We did two ovals for the eyes. You got some eyelashes on the side here. You got some eyebrows. Got a line here saying kind of where the nose goes. And then we took from the middle line to the nose line, you draw a little ear. And you can do a lot of different things here. You can go crazy with the little curves here. Some places you'll see they have like a little Y shape right there. Go crazy with the anatomy on the ears. Okay, some people have. There's all kinds of different chins you can do. Like you can do a chin that's kind of like this. You can do a flatter chin. You can do a big fat neck. Whatever you want to do. So now you got the foundation. The fact that I put these eyelashes right here kind of indicates that it's a woman. You take the bottom line that we put there under the eyes, do some lines there for eyelashes. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, now if you wanted to, let's say you want to do some hair. Let's just do some basic hair. Start at the top, do like that. Now the neck's not going to come down directly under the ears. It's going to be depending on how you want to draw it. Let's just draw her with wearing a t-shirt. Now, you can always go back and correct this. Make the hair as voluminous as you want. You can go crazy with the textures here, however you want to do it. Okay, later on you can go in and add individual strands, however you want to do that. Color all this in. Color it in as much as you want, right? Now, you can be as creative as you want with that part. Go online and find some pictures to kind of mimic, but you get the idea. You got hair that's kind of parted on the side here. If you want, so this is basically it. I mean, you go in, you ink the basic lines here. Just don't ink the lines that you're going to take out and erase everything else. Now, if I wanted to make this lady older, I might put some lines under her eyes. I might put some lines across her forehead, maybe like this. I might put some lines here. Any number of things. Make that give her as many wrinkles as you want, really. Give her some wrinkles on her neck. Do some shading if you want if the light's coming from this side, just do some shading on this side. Just do some shading on the side that you know would be dark if there was light coming from the other side. Now, if you want to go back and fix that mouth. Like if you want to make her mouth, you know, more smiley, or if you want to make her sad, or whatever you want to do. You can change the entire expression based on changing the eyes, the eyebrows, and the mouth. Everything else can stay the same. You can do 1,000 different shades here. 1,000 different emotions, depending on how you make the eyes, the eyebrows, and the mouth look. Now this is not perfect, obviously, but it's a start. And if you can do this part, you basically have the foundation of any kind of character that you want to draw, head-wise. So remember, oval, center line, nose line in the middle, mouth line in the middle there. Connect your ears through the eye line, the nose line. Put a couple of lines here to indicate your nose. Add in some eyebrows. Do a line, you know, make sure you cut off the pupil with the lid. Put this extra line on the bottom to give you a place to put your eyelashes. Excuse me. Add in your shading if you want. You can shade in the eye, anything like that. Look at some reference photos online to kind of get some ideas on that. When you're doing the individual hair, you can cover up these ears. You can make the hair go behind the ears. One thing that I usually forget that you can kind of add later is the hair that goes in front of the ears. So everything's not perfect when it comes to drawing hair like that. So look at a lot of pictures of real people and they've got hair that goes in front of their ears and some goes behind. Then just start filling stuff in. At this point, it's basically like a coloring book. You're just filling in areas the way you think they should be. And there you go. You can kind of see how it'll work if you fill out the rest. Just keep adding in details until you have something workable. Okay. Give that a try, and I'll see you next time.